Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Normally I've been asking these questions every time I do like a vlog video with you guys, and I ask you, how are you and how are you doing? But I think in this particular situation, the real question I should be asking is, are you okay? And the reason why I'm asking that is because I really want to know, are you okay? As for me, I am devastated. I am honestly very devastated, very hurt, and very shocked by the recent news. For those of you that don't know, Chester Bennington of Lincoln Park has committed suicide, and they found his body about 9 a.m. this morning. And it is heartbreaking for me to find that out. Lincoln Park was a very big part of my childhood. As a teenager, I listened to them quite a bit. I myself was going through a lot of hard times. I still do go through hard times, as you guys see. I mean, I swear to God, I feel like I'm such a drama queen on YouTube anymore. But, it's hard sometimes when you have certain mental instabilities, anxiety, depression, these are very common things that people experience, but at the same time, they're still very serious issues, and they do seriously need to be talked about, and they need to be seriously addressed. But as a teenager, I was very depressed as a teenager. I think that's where the beginnings of a lot of my anxiety and panic disorder problems occurred. I was in a very unstable home. My parents fought all the time, and I don't know, just bad stuff happened. Bad stuff happened. And one of the main outlets for me was Linkin Park, because their lyrics have always been kind of somber, and they do address suicide, and they do address these things, but I always felt like they addressed them in a positive light. Like, yeah, suicide happens, and yes, you are struggling, but just, get through it, and you'll be okay. And, even the songs where it was like, stuff sucks, and you won't get through it, and maybe you won't be okay, that was still okay for me to listen to, because I felt like somebody understood me. I felt like somebody knew exactly what I was going through at the time. And sometimes I even still found myself listening to a lot of Linkin Park's music because of that reason, because I do go through a lot of struggles even today, and I understand that these problems just don't go away. And I guess they didn't go away for Chester Bennington either. And it's just hard, like, I made a video a while back, as you guys know, that also addressed suicide very clearly, and I talked about people close to me that I've lost to suicide, and this always brings up memories of Daniel Kyron when he passed, and like, he was a YouTube hero for me because I wanted to do the stuff on YouTube that he did, but this is like a whole different level now. Like Chester Bennington, I felt like his music, his lyrics were like there for me when I was a kid. I started listening to Linkin Park when I was like 11 years old, and I still listen to them today. I just can't believe he's gone. I can't believe it. I'm still in shock from it. I'm still actually in shock from it. And I don't want to make this video about me like whining about, oh, my heroes are dead, and it sucks. It really sucks. It really sucks a lot. But that's not gonna be constructive for me to just sit here and complain about how my loved ones, I lost them through depression, and how I lost my heroes through depression. And talking to you guys about that's one thing, but I need to address a very important point here, and that is, if you feel suicidal for any reason at all, please, for the love of God, go seek help. There are a lot of people that care about you. There's a lot of people, even when it feels like there's nobody there, like everything is hopeless. It's not. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. That's what life is all about. It's just about going. And it's funny because I made a video recently that I will be uploading probably next week that you guys will see. But I do address the concept of quitting and the concept of failure. And then the thing is that with quitting, and I'll give you like a basic brief cliff note of what I said in my video, and that is, quitting just is not an option. Failure is an option. You are allowed to fail. People fail all the time. It happens. But failure is so key in learning things. And if you feel like you failed, don't just give up. Don't quit. Don't kill yourself. There's so many other things you can do. You can learn from your mistakes and get up and fight again, because that's what life is all about. It's about fighting. And yeah, is that ugly? Yeah, it is. Is it, uncomfortable? Yes, it really is. But you have to do it. You have to do it. You can't just give up and let your dreams be non-existent. I mean, even Chester Bennington, he let his dreams become reality because he kept working at it. And people were listening. The things he was saying, people listened. I listened, to all of his fans listened. But I guess he just, I don't know, I guess he wasn't listening back. And there were so many people that cared about him, all of his fans. And I'm not even just talking about his fans, everybody in his band, I'm sure, cared about him. And his family cared about him, of course. He left behind 6 kids. 6 kids. I mean, I would think, if anything, you could find happiness in that at least. But, that's not fair for me to say, because I don't know what he went through. I don't know his life. I don't know specifically what happened to him. The only thing I know is that today I lost a hero. I lost an idol. I lost somebody that I looked up to a lot as a kid and even as an adult. And I am so fucking tired of losing people that I care about or people that I look up to suicide. And it's frustrating. I wish there was something I could do to stop it. And I remember back, like I said, going back to Daniel again, I made a vow that I would do something about suicide. That I would try and help in any way that I can. And god damn it, I've been slacking on that. And I regret it. I regret not doing more for people with depression and for people who have suicidal thoughts. But I'm just one small YouTuber. There's not much I can do. No, I'm lying. That's a cop-out. That's a fucking cop-out. There is stuff I could do, and I need to start doing it more often. So, once again, my doors are open, okay? If you guys need to talk about suicide or depression or the things that you're going through and you need to talk to somebody, talk to me, okay? I will answer. I will talk to you as best as I can. And I don't know. I don't know what I can tell you, because everything that I'm saying in this video right now is everything that I would probably say anyway, because the truth is, you just can't quit. You can't fail. I mean, well, you can fail, but you can get back up. And you can't... The only people who fail in this world are the people who quit. That's just plain and simple. I'm not saying Chester quit. That's not... Oh, that's gross. I don't want it to come out like that. It's just that people become depressed because they feel like they fail too much, and when they become depressed, they get suicidal. When they get suicidal, sometimes they commit these acts, and sometimes this happens. And so I just want to say that I care about you guys. I care about all my fans very much, and I don't want to see anybody do that to themselves. I don't want to see anybody leave behind people that care about them, because I know what that feels like. I've felt it probably, oh my gosh, what? I think this is my 4th time now that somebody has done this in my life, or that has impacted my life in some way. And for me, it hurts so deeply, because there's nothing I could do about it, especially with your idols, because you barely even know them. How could you? If I could, I would talk to Chester and be like, hey, let's just sit down, have a beer, and figure out what the problem is. But you can't do stuff like that. And obviously now it's too late for anybody to have been able to do something like that. So that's pretty much it, I think, for this video. I'm just devastated, I'm hurt. I'm very hurt by this, and on one hand, I feel like I shouldn't be hurt, because that's selfish. It's I didn't even know him personally. Why would I be hurt? There are so many other people right now. His children, his 2 wives, or his ex-wife and his current wife. I mean, they both suffer. His children suffer. His parents suffer. His family suffers. His bandmates suffer. These people really knew him. They're the ones that are hurting. Why am I sitting over here, babbling like a little baby? But I am. I can't help it. This one in particular, because of the nature of Chester Bennington as an icon and as a person compared to me, and how he has impacted me, how he affected me, this one hurts a lot. So, with that being said, you guys, I'm sorry to leave it on such a somber note, but, I really needed to talk about this, and I'm really glad I got it off my chest. And again, if you guys need anybody to talk to, I have a Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, send me a message, send me a tweet, send me whatever. Message me on YouTube. I don't really care. I will do my best to get back to you guys. And if nothing else, I always support you guys, even if it seems like I don't, even if I can't get to you guys, even if I can't get to your messages or anything like that. I just want you to know, if you're watching this right now, I want you to know that I do care about you as a human being, and I care about what you do with your life. And I don't want to see any more people suffer from anxiety and depression, and I don't want to see any more people suffer because others suffered from anxiety and depression. And with that being said, I just want to leave this video by saying that there is always hope. There's always hope, and never give up, and always pursue your dreams no matter what. And that's the one thing that I want you guys to take away from this. It's not that, oh, I'm sad, or oh, suicide is bad. I just want you guys to leave knowing that you should always have hope, and that you should never, ever, for any reason, give up on your dreams. And with that, guys, I will bid you adieu. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you for always being supportive, and I always appreciate it. And I'll keep going. I have to keep going. I won't quit, and I know that I have faith in all of you guys that you won't quit either, that you'll never give up, and that you'll never fall victim to suicide or depression, and that you'll never let this stuff control you. And if you feel like it is, that you'll go out there and you'll find help. Thank you guys, and as always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.